Hey everyone, my name is Courtney. I've been working for Qkids for 6 months. I've taught over 500 classes. I've taught a lot of different types of classes: phonics, starters, adventure lessons, the L series, the general series, and science lessons. So I have a lot of different experience, and I'm putting out this video on Demo 2 to help you pass and give you some insight into what to expect for Demo 2. So let's get started. Okay, so Demo 1 was with a hiring person, and Demo 2 is with an actual Qkids coach. So if you get through Demo 2 and you move on to trials, this will actually be the coach that you work with throughout your career at Qkids. So what to expect for Demo 2. So at Demo 2, you're going to have 3 interview questions. And then you're going to be expected to facilitate the slides, the animations, the games, much like Demo 1, but Demo 2 is actually considered a Level 2 class. So we'll get into that in just a little bit. The 3 questions that are in my previous video that I had when I was interviewing are: why do you want to work for Qkids? Or it can be worded, why do you want to be a Qkids teacher? So write these down so that you can prepare answers that you'll be comfortable with explaining when you're talking with the coach. So the next one, what 3 qualities of a good Qkids teacher do you have? The third one that I was given, how would you teach a 4-year-old differently than a 12-year-old? And I'll kind of give you some insight on that, because the other 2, will be more personal answers to you and how you feel and why you want to do this job. But as far as teaching a 4-year-old, so you're going to use a lot more TPR, which is total physical response. You're going to use your body movement. You're going to use a lot of props, use a lot of stickers, and just speak. Sometimes teachers speak in like different types of voice. So they'll do like a robot voice or whatever. They're kind of funny, animated. They love to be like for you to be animated. Now, I'll tell you, our like 8 to 12-year-old crowd are like too cool for school. And if you walk in teaching like you do a 4-year-old, they're going to be like, are you kidding me? So you still want to show enthusiasm and energy, but you're just going to like tone it down a little bit and not be so like you're talking to a toddler, or a kindergartner. Like you're just gonna be animated, but not to the extent of a 4-year-old. And also, you would teach differently because you would more likely be able to expand. So use, more complex sentence structure, ask questions that expand on the lesson curriculum and what your lesson goals are for that day. So that's kind of an insight into that. And then there's a new question that's been circling around, and it's got like this big long part to it in the beginning, but it says, sometimes we have students with no experience with the English language. This is true. This is why we now have starter classes before the general series. So you will encounter students that know pretty much nothing but hello. What would you do differently to communicate with them having 0 common language? So that's one that I would have wanted to be prepared for if I was going into Demo 2. Okay, so kind of, here's what I would say. I would use a lot of TPR and body movement when I'm speaking with them. I would focus like really primarily on the lesson keywords, the lesson objectives, and then smiling, speaking clearly, speaking slowly, just sticking right to the lesson objectives, the few keywords that you're supposed to be teaching. Okay, so next, let's talk about this being a Level 2 class. So demo 1, you taught a level 1 class, and you know you can go in there to the training materials, and under demos with Qkids, if you go all the way almost to the bottom of that, there's a practice classroom for demo 2. Those are the slides you're going to be presenting, so you need to make sure you go in there beforehand and practice, practice, practice. And then they'll upload your interview class like they did demo 1, and you just want to go in there and make sure that nothing's changed versus the practice slides. Okay, also, you want to watch the materials under Reference Games and Platform for General L Series. So this is more games just in case you encounter something different than what's in the practice classroom. Also, don't be thrown off if they skip slides. So they skip slides for me, but you're going to be doing level 2 material. So these students are more familiar with sentence structure. So instead of just like teaching the words, you can also teach the words and use sentences, short ones, with the text box. They're going to be looking to see, did you use the highlight wand, which is like the right click? Okay, the right click. Did you use the spotlight? Did you use the text box on any of the slides? You don't have to use them on all the slides, but they're going to ask, they're going to say as feedback if you didn't, hey, you need to use this or this. You want to have some variety, so make sure you're using all those things plus stickers. But you can do short sentences, like if your word is run, you can say, I can run, or Kobe can run, and you can type that out after you teach the word. Okay? Also, you can ask like expansion questions. Like, so if you're getting into an animation slide or the summary slide in the beginning, you can be like, oh, what is Kobe doing? Or what color is the butterfly? Those are level 2 type questions. Okay, so you can use the spotlight tool. You can say, what color is this? Or what is this? So that's really great. If you can do that, that's excellent. I would try to do that on the animation slides. The other thing is they're going to try to see what you would do if a student doesn't participate. Like, what if you ask a question like, oh, what is Kobe doing? And the kid just like sits there. Okay, first you just want to say, oh, you can do it. Some sort of encouragement. You can do it, Kobe. What? And then ask the question again. If they again do not participate, say, well, guess what? If you answer this question, I've got a special sticker. Do you want to see what it is? Come on, I'll help you. And you can say, look, Kobe is, and try to do some TPR to get it out of them. And I think if you do that, that will get you over that hump. They just want to make sure that you're not like deer in headlights, like, you know. So just expect that. Expect that they're either going to like say, I don't know, or no, or I'm not going to answer, or they're just going to sit there. So you want to try to use encouraging words and then, you know, entice them. You know, like, well, you can maybe have a prop with you. Sometimes I do this. I'll be like, well, will you tell the answer to Mr. Dinosaur? He wants to know. They actually like that. So maybe have a prop with you just in case, and that's an option for you to do that. Okay, and then we needed to just talk about making sure that you incorporate the feedback they gave you from demo 1, because that information is given to your coach, and they're going to be looking to make sure that you incorporate that feedback. So whether it's using more variety with your encouragement, or if you're supposed to, I don't know, talk slower, but you'll get some sort of feedback, and just make sure that you do that. And also on the welcome screen, make sure you're prepared with some sort of welcome game. I have a video up here of what I do in the 5 minutes before class, so make sure you watch that. You need to have something prepared for the 5 minutes before class. So you're going to introduce, they'll ask you to like introduce like you would on a welcome screen. Once you check the sound, when there's time left, you can say, let's review. And you can pull out your trusty flashcards, because I've done this for 6 months. I still use flashcards. Okay, what's this? Ant. Ant. What letter does ant start with? Can you tell I teach phonics? A. That's right. Oh, can you make your fingers walk like an ant? Okay, so that's simple. You can also say, all right, let's talk about different colors. Let's see how many colors you can say. And then you type out the text box, colors, and then a colon or whatever. And underneath it, you can put enter. And when they say, like, you can start out, say, okay, I'll start yellow, and type it. And then keep hitting enter and type what they say. You could do that with, like, animals. Let's see what animals you know. Let's see what food you know. And that's also a great one to pull out too. And it's in the training videos, so you probably already watched it. You better make sure you watch the training videos. Okay, so I hope this helps. This is an updated version of my Demo 2 video that I made a couple months back. You can still check that one out for more tips, but good luck on your Demo 2. And again, incorporate your feedback. Be just as enthusiastic as you were for Demo 1. If you watch a bunch of videos on YouTube and you prepare and you incorporate the feedback, you're good to go. So be confident and have a great time. They're really nice, the Qkids staff, so hopefully they make you feel welcome and not so uncomfortable. It's really hard at the beginning when you're going through the hiring process. It's a lot to process and take in, and a lot of stuff that you have to present, but you can do it. So be sure to check out the rest of my videos. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Click the bell button so that you'll be notified whenever I put out a new video. I do a lot of videos about teacher tips, and then some stuff about my experience and different types of classes that I teach. But I hope you'll join me on my YouTube journey. And again, thanks for watching. Good luck. Let me know how it goes, and happy teaching.